Hey guys, what is up? This is Stephanie, aka the Limitless Babe, reminding you today and every day that you are limitless. Sorry, today my voice is a little crackly. I don't know. I pushed it a little too hard yesterday, and this is what I've got. I don't know if it sounds as weird to you guys as it does to me internally, but here we go. Let's do this. So this weekend we had a full moon, right? And full moons are an excellent time, usually for manifesting and for bringing in all the things that we want and our intentions. But this particular one was also a lunar eclipse. And this was geared more towards letting go and releasing the old so that we can open ourselves up to who we truly are and bringing in the new, right? So it was a beautiful time. I don't know if you guys felt the energetic shift. I know I certainly did. I have actually been feeling the energetic shift for a few weeks now, partially probably because of this incredible full moon, because of this incredible full moon and eclipse, but also because I've had a really strong breakthrough in my next topic, which is letting go. So let's get to it. This next topic actually came to me the other day while I was driving. So again, I have my notes in my ear, and I am going to recreate it for you because again, unfortunately, I really need to start carrying these when I'm driving so that I can pop them in and hopefully get better quality audio when these thoughts just come into my head. But here we are. I am going to recreate for you the message that was downloaded into me this week. I believe it was Thursday, which was the day before the full moon. So here we go. Today, I feel the need to talk about letting go. Why it's important, how do we get there, and what if we're struggling with it? There's so many questions that go around with this topic of letting go. But it's so crucial and so necessary for your joy and for your quality of life. And anything that I share with you guys, anything that pops into my head, make no mistake, it's something that I personally have struggled with myself. So it's never from a place of judgment and always from a place of love and abundance and trying to work through these things together. So many people and circumstances in life are going to screw you over and do you wrong and make injustices in your life. And it's so easy to get caught up in this, right? It's so easy for us to stay stuck and stagnant and dwell on it and feel that pain and anger. And if you're there, please don't judge yourself. This, I would say, is probably the first step to getting through it, is understanding that these feelings are normal. These feelings are expected of any person, any human being who has been wronged in any way. And something that's important to always remember is that whatever we resist in life persists. There's a reason that it rhymes. Whatever you resist persists. So the more that you push something down, if it's a lesson that you're supposed to learn, if it's something that you're supposed to go through, it's going to stick with you until you do finally go through it. The universe, source, God, whoever you believe in, is going to make sure that they keep introducing you with similar situations until you step up and decide to learn your lesson. And when I say that, I don't mean that you deserve this, but we all have lessons in this life that we are intended to see and learn and grow through. Not just go through, but grow through. So for whatever reason, we have to go through and grow through the lessons of letting go. So if you are feeling it, I invite you to think about that and reflect on it. The first step is definitely awareness and acknowledgement. The second step, I would say, is probably self-forgiveness, especially if you're in that battle where I know I have been in my past of struggling with resisting letting go. I know when I went through it, I would even go so far as to research on YouTube how to let go, how to forgive. And also, I want to make sure that there is an understanding that there's a difference. There is a difference between letting go and forgiving. You may have forgiven someone or something, or even yourself, but you could still be struggling with letting it go. And there's many reasons that we struggle with that. One reason could be fear that it will happen again if we don't stay with it. If we don't hold it, then we might allow it to happen again because we don't trust ourselves. So we have to learn how to trust ourselves. And we have to know that it's safe for us to let go. There's dialogue happening in my ear that doesn't make sense. But yeah, there is a difference between forgiveness and letting go, and you need to be able to do both. And it's going to take time, and it's not something that anybody can step by step teach you. I could tell you all the steps that I did, but it's going to be different for every single person because each and every one of you is going to have your own timeline, your own methods, different things that are going to click for you because everyone is unique. A big thing that I would tell you guys that has helped me, and a lot of you reached out to me when I made my gratitude video and asked, well, can you explain or make another video on how this has helped you in your life? Well, this is probably the most, I can't think of a word for this, but it's the one thing that has had the biggest impact. It's the one thing that I have taken away from my gratitude practice that is the biggest. It's the ability to shift my perspective and my mindset and let it go. When you focus on gratitude every day, every way, every time something small or incredible happens, you're going to start to shift your perspective naturally. It's not going to be fake or forced. You're going to start to realize that, the way that I look at things is different now because I'm looking for reasons and ways to be grateful. And eventually, even with those injustices, it gets to a point where you're going to say, you know what? Yeah, this was wrong. And this is shame on whoever. But I don't have to hold that. And at the end of the day, that injustice taught me something. It taught me something about that person or that situation. It taught me something about myself. And most importantly, it taught me the ultimate lesson about learning how to shift my perspective and release and let things go. Because the only way that I can stay in this abundant feeling of gratitude, and I've said it to you guys in my gratitude video, guys, once you experience it and feel it, you just crave to stay there and you want more and more and more. And while it's impossible to constantly stay in that state of gratitude and bliss, because yes, life has its ups and downs and hurdles, it can be your baseline. It can be where you always return, but that's a choice that you have to make. So yeah, when you continuously practice gratitude, you crave it so much, and eventually, if you allow it, it can become your baseline. And so for me in my life right now, those of you that know me well know a bit about the struggles and the current and recent injustices that I have been dealing with and that I'm growing through. And yet, here I am preaching to you that there is joy and bliss on the other side. Even while I'm currently stressed out or, dealing with the stressors that are coming my way, because I actually don't feel stressed out. That's the crazy thing, guys. Like, when you focus on the gratitude and you focus on joy and bliss being your baseline, the stresses don't stop coming. Don't get mistaken for a second. Don't sit here and think, oh, well, like Stephanie said that if I practice gratitude, then, my life is going to be peachy keen and I'm not going to have any problems. No, you're going to have problems. And you're going to have things come up, because the thing is that no matter how much you change, you can only control yourself and your actions. You can't control other people and their motives and their behaviors. Although I will say that oftentimes your shift will influence a shift in the others around you, which is enjoyable and helpful, but you're not always going to be able to take away all the problems. So you're still going to feel and experience people trying to, you're still going to feel and experience people trying and experience is happening, but the way that you're going to respond and react to things is going to be so much different, because now you're able to stay calm. You're able to say, okay, this is my circumstance, but this is not my life. This is not who I am. This is just the current circumstance. That is a part of my reality. But it doesn't have to consume me. It doesn't have to be my life in its entirety. I get to choose where my focus flows. And where your focus flows, energy goes. And that's what you're going to see more and more and more of. So, yeah, this was another quick word of wisdom. But it is so important to let things go. Guys, please. Yes, while it's good for the collective and it's good for the people involved and it's healthy for the relationships that you do value and that you do want to keep and remain in your life, it's really and primarily for yourself, for your joy, for your wrinkles. Listen, when you're not stressed, your face shows it. And when you are stressed, your face shows it. So think of it as an anti-aging treatment. Think of worry-free as an anti-aging treatment. And focus on letting go and finding joy and bliss through every single moment, struggle, event, occurrence, joy. Everything that you experience, find the bliss. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. I hope you found some comfort or some inspiration from today's message. I hope that it does inspire you to let go of whatever it is that has been holding you back and move forward with love, peace, and joy. As always, please, if you enjoyed this message, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell for notifications, and share my message with someone that you think could benefit from it. Don't forget to comment below if there's any other topics that you'd be interested in. And as always, thank you so much for your love and support. I appreciate you, and have a blessed one. Take care. Bye.